the plan, D Brown.
And it's your girl, JoJo Brown, and this is Keeping It Real with the Brown, where we keep it all the way real.
All the way real.
All the way real and all the way real. I just got a little scratch on my back. Had to get that out real quick. Anywho, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed.
Awesome.
Feeling blessed, highly favored. And ready to provide these gems today for the people.
Oh, yeah, I know you. I know it's going to be a good one. I see the title.
Episode 11.
Blueprint to Generational Wealth. Before you even get started and provide these gems, remind them, what do they have to do now?
You already know. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with at least 5 to 10 people so we can continue to push the envelope in changing lives and shifting perspectives.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, sir, I know you bringing lots of value today, so
Absolutely.
I'm just a passenger on this ride today.
Yes.
Yes, and I am very happy to share that I am part of that life-changing mentorship experience. So I'm gonna let you lead the way.
Absolutely. Well, for those that know, I'm pretty sure those that don't know or maybe have an inkling of who we are and what we do, before I even get into the logistics as far as what this episode is all about, I just want to share with those that have been wanting to, pivot into another direction, whether that's entrepreneurship, whether that's, running a business, whatever it is. First and foremost, you can do it, but you just have to be intentional and have strategy, right? Have strategy behind whatever you're looking to accomplish or whatever you're looking to fulfill in the season that you're in. But the 12-week mentorship program, right? I've been running this for the last couple of years, and it has shifted so many people's lives, right? Not only our lives, but really showing people the essence of how to run a sustainable business, how to do it the right way.
The right way.
Right? Like, not just giving you a blueprint or giving you a course and saying,
Have at it.
Like, no. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears has gone into this mentorship. A lot of strategizing and organizing has gone into this mentorship. A lot of focus, a lot of intentionality, right? But let me share something with you guys. So this mentorship, it wasn't something that I regurgitated from someone else. Like I someone told me something and then I took it and just regurgitated the information. And unfortunately, this is what a lot of the gurus are doing, right? They hear something and they're just recycling information. And it's like, whatever sticks, like throwing Hail Marys. Hopefully it works. Hopefully, no. Like, everything in my mentorship program, 1,000% is legit, right? But most importantly, it's changing people's lives. I'm talking about how to format your business correctly, how to be able to build or rebuild your personal credit, how to start building and establishing business credit, how to be able to get maximum business funding to scale your business, right? And understanding the importance of manufacturer spending, which leveraging your credit cards correctly to start leveraging reward points and being able to really, reap those benefits.
Yes.
But before I even dive into it, I want the queen herself just to give the people, and by the way, this is educational, right? This is for those that are ready, willing, and coachable, and ready to just take their life to the next level, right? But before we dive in, I want you to give the people like your experience and keep it all the way real with these people.
1,000%.
Because I don't want you guys to say, oh, well, that's his wife. She's like, let them know exactly what this mentorship has done for you. And by the way, she's been with me since the beginning, right? So she's been able to see firsthand, like, and have the evidence to be able to say, yo, like, Coach Darius, I did it with intentionality.
Absolutely.
Right? Because I'm always thinking about you guys. Mm-hmm. I'm always thinking about your family. I'm always thinking about your children. I'm always thinking about how can I help and serve people to a better tomorrow. Mm. So, yeah, just give them your testimony and your experience thus far.
Oh, for sure. You know, I was just waiting. And you guys see I don't have my laptop today, right? So this is coming straight from the heart. But I will say that as you were speaking, one of the things that I would like to share with you all is that it doesn't work unless you work, right? So the value is provided. The blueprint is there. He's provided the blueprint. He's provided exactly what to do, not only to start up your business, but to sustain the business. You got to pay attention to that part, because a lot of people can start something, but then can they keep it? Can they sustain it? So, anywho, my testimony of my experience, you know, going through the academy, going through your mentorship, you know, and for those of you that don't know, some of you may know, some of you don't know, but my husband is my direct mentor. He's been my direct mentor since the very beginning. And I remember coming into this space and going under your leadership and just being, you know, as a wife, just being like, ugh, like, and then learning to differentiate the two. Learning to differentiate, well, he ain't my husband right now. He's actually my coach. And really learning from him, because I realized that I was in such a new space as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, that I didn't know it all. I didn't know it. I didn't know what I didn't know until this day. I'm still learning, you know, I'm still learning from him. But I would say from the very beginning, I mean, I've been there and I've watched you and I've seen you. And I actually remember you being like late at night, like putting the program together, like late at night. And I can recall saying, hey, you know, are you going to bed? Like, what time are you going to bed? And you were like, no, I'm not going to bed until I finish this. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And so that's what he means about, he was very intentional about the information that he put in there, you know, that it took blood, sweat, and tears. You know, he doesn't say it just to say it. He says it because that's exactly what went behind that academy, the blueprint. And so, for me, it was life changing. I recall when I was working at corporate, and here's the thing with mentors, okay, and mentorship. And this is why it's so important to invest into a mentor and a mentorship, because they're going to truly, if you allow yourself, extract the absolute best out of you. Okay. That's good. We're going to start there. They're going to show you things that you yourself would not even think is possible. That's good. Because I say that because that's what I experienced. That's what I lived. That's what, you know, so my husband constantly will always pour into me and tell me, there's so much more within you. Actually, you used to say, there's a beast inside of you. Facts. There's a beast inside of you. And I used to be like, yo, he's exaggerating. Like, he's just like, and when I really started to tap in, when I really started to like apply the knowledge that he was pouring into me, I tapped into that inner beast, and that beast started to come out. But it was always that reassurance. There was always that accountability. It was always like him on top of me. It was always providing value and information. And I would constantly, even when he didn't know, I would constantly edify him. I would constantly be like, man, the way he articulates, the way he breaks it down, the way he really shares the value, shares in the information. And it literally, I took it. And I remember being on a call one time with a client, and I got off that call and you told me, well, damn, babe, you damn near sound just like me. I was like, oh, well, that's what edifying you looks like, you know, but there's so much power in truly investing in yourself. And again, I say investing in yourself because that's exactly what it is. It's not another bill. It's not another debt. No, it's an investment. It is an investment to your future, an investment for you, your family, and so for me, it's been a rewarding feeling. It's been a life-changing feeling. I've learned so much from you. I continue to learn so much from you. And just having that support of, having access to you to be able to ask questions when I didn't know, throw ideas like, hey, do you think that this is conducive to what we're doing? So yeah, and then just breaking it all down, like everything just really made sense, in that academy. It was like, literally down to the ebook, because that was around the time that I was like, no, I'm just going to focus on personal credit. And you were like, no, you're also going to focus on business credit because they both tie in together. And then you were like, read the ebook. And that's exactly what he told me. He was like, read the ebook. And then when you read the ebook, we're going to go step by step. And I was like, okay. So when I read the ebook, I was like, damn, there is a lot of, I even told you, I said, damn, babe, you put a lot of value in there. Oh no, it's a lot of gem.
What you talking about the you didn't know as far as the price?
Yeah.
What I was charging,
well, I still think the price is a little crazy. You put too much value in there. And, but my husband's like, but I'm not a gatekeeper. And here's the thing. Here is the sad thing, is that there's people who have literally bought the ebook. There's people who have the ebook and they are still sitting on it.
Still sitting on it. And that's why I said at the beginning, it only works if you work.
That's good. If you work it.
That's good. Yeah, I have people that will reach out to me and ask me a question, and the answer is in the ebook.
It's in the ebook.
The ebook. And you know what I would tell them? Go back to the ebook.
Yeah.
Coach, but go back to the ebook. Again, you invested in yourself, right? You paid for the information, right? Again, information is the fertilizer to our wealth. So because information is the fertilizer to our wealth, and if you apply it and you work the information, man, you'll be 10 steps ahead in the next couple months.
Yeah.
You'll be 10 steps ahead, in all aspects, but you just have to believe and you have to put in the work. You have to be intentional with saying, okay, I'm not going to sit on this information. I'm not going to sit on my potential any longer, right? I'm going to do my future self is waiting on me. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to get in proximity of mentorship, of community, of people that's growing, people that's, income is 10Xing, their business is scaling. You have to get around it, right? And you have to stop making excuses, right? You have to make adjustments, right? Your excuses right now is louder than making adjustments, right? So you have to understand that. No more excuses.
Yeah.
Get the information, apply it, right? Execute every single day. So that was good. And then another thing, right? You have to, and I get students that are like, well, coach, like they're great, like they're executing, right? But some of them are shy to be on camera. And you have to understand, if they don't know you, they can't flow you.
Yeah.
Which means if they don't know who you are, you can't be the best kept secret.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're great at what you do. You have the information to help somebody, but they don't know who you are because you're not posting. You're not branding yourself. You have to understand the importance of building credibility.
1000%.
And credibility only happens when you're consistent with branding yourself and getting out into the marketplace and sharing your services, sharing exactly what you offer, right? You have a solution to somebody's problem, but they don't know that if you're not marketing yourself.
And that's something that I actually want to piggyback on, because I remember you used to always tell me that too. And I didn't like getting on the camera. I didn't like talking, on the camera. And you used to always tell me, well, Joe, especially in the space that we're in, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. And if you do not put yourself out there, then people are not going to know who you are. They're not going to, you want your social media to be a representation of who you are and what you do. And you asked me one time, you said, go to your Instagram right now and ask yourself, would you do business with you? And I went on my Instagram and I said, well, damn, no, because they look a hot mess right now. And I wasn't putting value out there. I wasn't sharing information. I think at one point I was just putting crap on there. But, and I had to clean house. And then I had to be intentional with really putting myself out there and sharing value and, being more consistent with it. So,
yeah. I mean, your social, again, so a lot of people are abusing their social media, especially if you're an entrepreneur. Like, you're abusing it, or you're not you're posting stuff that's not relevant to what you do and your business model. So when you start questioning yourself, like, why is my business not scaling? Because you're not working your business, right? It only works if you work, right? So you have to be consistent. Like, we post, and that's the thing. I'm not going to tell you something that I'm not doing, right? So I post literally 2 to 3 times a day. Right? Because, again, the algorithm, right? So social media wants to work in your favor, right? And this is everything we're discussing in the academy, right? From your socials to your branding to your marketing to
mindset.
Mindset is key. Like, we'll get into that as well. But the first thing, well, no, that's the first thing.
That's always been his first thing.
That's the first thing. Mindset. Because you can come in, you can invest in this program, and if your mindset is not there, we have a long road ahead.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll get into the mindset piece, but also understanding that the personal development is key. It's essential. So if you're that person that's shy, you don't like being in front of the camera, it's cool, right? It's cool. And this is what we'll be working on during the 12-week mentorship, right? Because you're going to leave, and again, you have access to me like lifetime. So if there's a question or anything, like, I'm here. But you're going to walk in one way, but you're going to come out another way. You're going to be unrecognizable.
That's good.
Because people are going to be like, damn, like, wait a minute. Like, who are you? Who is this person? I don't know this person. That's beautiful. That's growth, right? So, yes, we're going to be making a lot of money together. We're going to be changing a lot of people's lives together. We're going to be helping people in our communities 10x their credit on the personal and the business side. And then we're going to get you connected with lenders, right? Get you connected with people that are ready to throw money at you so you can continue to scale your business. Again, you don't know what you don't know. So I want to encourage that this person or that person that's watching this episode, if you're in a season where you feel stuck and you're frustrated and you're like, wait a minute, I don't know which way to turn. Like, my business is not moving in the direction that I want it to move. My credit is shot. I have a business, but I have no plan. I have no structure. Reach out, right? Reach out, schedule a call, and we'll get on a call and we'll go over your goals. We'll provide some clarity, right? Sometimes you have to clean house, right? You gotta move some things and discard some things so you can have some clarity and focus on where you're going. All right. So that's what we'll get into. But the economy that we're in, we already know the economic landscape that we're in right now, right? There's so many people. We're living in uncertain times, but you don't have to be uncertain when you have clarity and understanding and purpose, right? You don't have to be uncertain, right? You can have certainty because you're in community. There's so many people out here thriving, and then you have so many other people that are just surviving, right? We don't want you to survive. We want you to thrive. Yes. And in order for you to thrive, you need to understand this. You have to get in community of people that are not victims. They're victors. They're out here every single day making shit happen. Their excuses, they don't, there's no excuses. They're not making excuses. Boom, adjustments. Boom, pivot. Boom, this, okay. Life throws curveballs. It is what it is. Boom, take it to the chin. Like, we're moving with intention because we understand our purpose. We understand that the mission is bigger than us. Right? So when you understand that and you have clarity, you're waking up every day. You're not waking up like an accident. Right? You're not just saying, oh, it's just another day. I'm just going to fix. No, you got to be intentional.
Yep.
Right? So community-centered approach, right? Community-centered approach. You're going to be, and I always encourage, right? So my students, we share ideas off each other. So you're going to be learning from Joe. You're going to be learning from our other students. You're going to be learning so many different things, right? And I want to encourage you to do that, right? I'm your mentor, but I want you to also learn from your community, right? Because our students are out there winning, investing, real estate. They do everything based off of their credit. They're thriving, not surviving, all right? So the beautiful thing about our industry is this. It's a lucrative industry. It's what we call a recession-proof industry. Remember, our country is ran off 2 C's, capitalism and credit. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And you have to understand that.
Yep.
So we can't dummy it down. We have to talk about it more, right? We can't fix what we're not willing to face, right? So we got to stop dumbing it down, and we have to be honest with ourselves to say, yo, I want to thrive. I don't want to survive anymore. I want to thrive. I need to get my credit right. It's time, right? Coach Darius Brown, Coach JoJo Brown, like, they're in the game, mentoring people, showing people the game, the blueprint on how to level up and how to scale. But it's up to you to take action. It's up to you to make it happen. We have the information. We have the solution to your problem. You just have to take action. You got to get out of your own way, right? Get out of your own way and say, you know what? It's time.
Yep.
We're in Q4.
We're here.
This is Q4. We're already in 2026. We're already in Q1 of 2026, making it happen. Books are closing for 2025. CPA, they already, all right. Job well done, Brown Assets Group, Brown Solution Services. This is what we're going to be showing you guys, right? It's not just starting a business and then, no, we're creating structure in your business model. We're going to show you how to do that so you can continue to scale, right? This time next year, 1 year from today, is September 2nd, 2025. September 2nd, 2026, you're going to be unrecognizable. Your business is going to be unrecognizable. Hell, your bank account is going to be unrecognizable.
That part.
You're going to be like, oh, man, like, I remember watching that episode, and I remember reaching out to them. You're going to, like, the chain of events, you're going to go back. It's okay to revert right now, right? It's okay to be like, yo, I remember, but give yourself kudos and a pat on the back because you took action, right? All right, so structuring of the business, whatever business that you're in. And here's the thing. You don't have to start a credit repair business to be in this mentorship program. You can do whatever business. Logistics, you could do, if you want to get in the restaurant industry, you want to get in whatever it is, real estate, whatever it is. Because at the end of the day, you need credit. You need business credit. You need personal credit, right? You don't want to use your own liquid to go out there and try to get a loan to scale up, right? You want to leverage your credit, use OPM, other people's money to scale. And that's in any business. A lot of people, they'll be like, man, I'm just going to use my own money. There's no logic in that. Why would you use your own money? Well, I don't want to take out a loan. I don't want to have to, owe nobody. I don't want to have that monkey on my back, it's because you don't know. And it's cool. You don't know what you don't know. The biggest expense in life is what we don't know. So we're going to show you strategically how to be able to get a loan, right? How to, get, business credit cards, 0% interest for the first 12 months. We're going to show you all of this where you're going to be able to scale, make that money before 12 months, pay that back, and now you're building your business credit simultaneously in the interim while you're going out there. We're going to show you the recession-proof industries to be in to be able to scale. Yeah. We're showing you all this. So it's no more excuses. It's no more saying, well, I don't know. Mm-hmm. At that point, you just don't want to know. Right? But if you're ready, let's make it happen. That's all I got for today. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to bombard y'all because I want you guys to understand that I get it. I hear it. We hear it. We talk with our business affiliates, and a lot of people are uncertain. 2025 for a lot of people have been like, man, I thought 2025 was going to be the year, and it can be still. Mm-hmm. 2025 is not over yet.
So much can happen in 4 months, y'all.
So much is going to happen in 4 months for you. You have to believe it. Mm-hmm. Whatever you focus on grows. Mm-hmm. So if you focus on your current situation, drowning yourself in your current situation, you keep focusing on that, you're going to stay stuck right there. But if you focus on abundance, if you focus on leveling up, if you focus on making more money, if you focus on scalability for your business, for your family, whatever that may look like, it's going to grow. So keep this right here. Whatever you focus on, that's what's going to grow. So if it's negative, that's where you're going to. That's what's going to grow. If it's positive, that's what's going to grow. So I want to encourage you guys, keep that with you. Again, the description to book a call with me will be below this video in the description box. Share it with at least 5 to 10 people.
Yes.
Right? It's collaboration over competition in this season. So we're collabing. We're not competing. Right? We're strategizing. We're building a dynamic community of leaders, right? Of trailblazers, of Spartans, right? See, I want to be used, not misused, right? Mm-hmm. So I want you guys to use me because I want you to use my information. I want you to use my blueprint. I want you to use so you could be the next success story, right? But you can't misuse Coach Darius Brown, right? I don't want you to even misuse yourself. I want you to be able to look in the mirror today after watching this episode and saying to yourself, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the same old shit. I'm going to just keep it right there. Sometimes you just got to be 100 with people, right? I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, right? Understand that. You're powerful. You just got to believe it. You want to leave them with a real talk, real gem?
Well, I mean, this was good. I was just taking it all in. So, this was, very powerful. And again, if you lock in for the next 4 months, I don't think you all realize how much can truly, truly, truly change before the year is out. So at the end of the day, in order to get ahead, you got to get started. You got to get started. As he mentioned, the description is going to be below the video. And, y'all already know the motto. We love y'all. Make that investment.
See you next week.